Hello and welcome, or welcome back to Kingnote Gaming. We are building, once again on my forever island of Fugue. Today we are making the flea market right next to the dump, which will be a lot of fun. I thought I'd do a live intro for once. Also, I have been stuck in November because I'm trying to get mush DIYs. I just got the mush parasol DIY, which thank God. I think, let me check, is that the last one I needed? I think it was. Wait, hold on. This might be a wonderful revelation here. Well, never mind. I'm not stuck in the fall anymore. Although I do want to release this stream address in the fall. Party hard. I finally can leave November of 2024. I'll see you back when we actually start the build. I'll go back to normal time. Hello friends, it is VoiceOver Note, and we are building the flea market. I made a custom design for the flea market as well. I just made like a little shop sign, kind of in the same vague-esque style as the dump sign, just to make everything look good together. So, yes, this is a very short build. I didn't really do very much. I almost kept that present there, but we do get a balloon present again later, so it's all good. Basically, I took all of the items that I know I'm not going to use and put them out for the flea market, just so it's like, I think I'm going to have it so Whitney and Rolf are running this flea market, because they want to downsize, you know, they're the grandparents of the island. They want to get rid of all their extra junk that they're not using, and yeah. So, plus it's like right next to their houses. They're also right next to the post office as well. So this is a pretty jam-packed part of this island, which I don't tend to make my island super cluttered or anything, but this was a pretty big piece of space near the dump, and I thought a flea market would be a cute idea, and I really like how it ended up turning out. And this is a pretty short video for me, but I thought it'd be nice to have a little short video. Yep, there we go. There's the present that I popped, and I'm like, no, that looks cute there. I'm going to keep it there. It was a lot of just, like, looking through my storage. What random junk can I put out here that I am definitely not going to use on this island? And I also got some statues in there as well, like the warrior statue. I believe that's a fake one, I believe, because it has the shovel. And it's kind of fun to decorate with fake statues. I also put a fake gallant statue up in the back as well, which I think looks really nice. It adds for very good height variety because it's a very tall item. And I tried to use as much of the space as possible, but like made it kind of sporadic because, you know, it's a flea market. It's like more like a yard sale than a flea market, but same kind of deal. There's probably other items here from other villagers who want to come in and sell their stuff, so it's probably kind of like a co-op kind of thing. And of course I had to add a sloppy sofa because that is totally something you would see there. And then I put out the Pro record player as well, just for some outside music. I think I end up going with, KK Rally. That's been around since the first game, so I thought it was appropriate. Yeah, here's where I added in the gallant statue, and I think it just looks nice just standing in the back right next to the dump sign. There's just a certain je ne sais quoi about it. And then I put a couple of the arcade machines. I used to have in my first island that I ever made, I had a arcade basement, which was very popular at the time. I saw a lot of people doing that. But I feel like they could be selling old arcade machines because I think that would be fun as well. And then just like random old plushies. And I put a garbage can right next to the dump, which makes sense as well. I think I'm going to leave that storage shed there. I don't think I'm going to change the color of it just because it kind of matches the eclectic colors because I didn't really customize very many things for this build. And now here's the part where I'm going to be making the flea market sign, which is very, very simple. It's just red text on a white background, similar to the dump sign. I was going to change the hue of the red, but I ended up not, because I'm like, whatever, it's good enough. And it's just like really, really simple text, so it's not hard. I just made it 2 squares thick on the Flea part, because it's a 4-letter word. It's pretty short, and it's pretty legible. And then I did mark it in 1 letter, or 1 square. But it blends out really nicely on the final sign, because New Horizons blends those out instead of showing it as pixelated, which is nice. I go back and forth just a little bit with that, but I did some very simple lettering. And it matches really nicely with the dump sign in the back, so it all feels pretty cohesive. And I'm just adding in the last couple touches here. And then I will show you the outro with the glamour shots. Here I'm putting in the flea market sign. I use the same kind of shop sign as that. And then the last couple little items here. And then I'll have the glamour shots, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back next Thursday for a new video. Bye, y'all.